Lindsay.
Hannah.
And we are here to document our weight loss journey /
challenge
to get healthy and confident and feel good about ourselves.
We are in this video.
We're really good actresses sometimes, but we are not feeling so healthy and confident right now, I'll tell you that much.
This is really weird.
Yep. Alright, so Hannah's going to take away the goals.
The goals are... We just said we were going to get healthy.
But what's your goal?
Alright, well my goal is to stop drinking Coke Zero. That's a major goal. I want to get off of sugar. And I would like to lose 30 pounds in the next 12 weeks. I know you're looking at me and saying, that's impossible. This girl likes her donuts. But in 3 months,
this girl's not gonna want no more donuts.
You ain't gonna be able to recognize me.
Alright, my goal. Well, here, let me share a little bit about myself. I'm 6'1", 6'2" with shoes on. Very important detail. So, my weight is like, I'm right about like 217 because I went to the doctor the other day. And I want my goal weight, like, very end of all of this is to be like 160-ish. Because of my weight and my body is, I don't know what I'll look like at that weight, so it's kind of tentative. But, so, my goal is to be like 160-ish, but also I want a 6-pack. I want to be like, come at me bitches, I got a 6-pack, you ain't got nothing on this no more. That kind of thing. And feel confident, and like, you know, like all the guys be like, oh, she hot, and be like, yeah, but you can't have none of this because you're like 5'7". So, yeah. And I want to be a healthy vegan, because I've been a vegan for like 6, 7, 8 months now. Except at first I was very, very healthy. But now I'm eating Pringles, a lot of Pringles, and chips, and just not the best choices. So I'm kind of baby stepping back to healthiness.
That's pretty awesome.
You want to share your height?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I'm 17.
5'6". Like, the height was not my age. I'm not 56, but my height is 5'6". I weigh around 270 right now. It's the biggest I've ever been in my life.
Same.
I lost about 70 pounds when I was 18, and I weighed 220 when I started, and so I got the smallest I was. And then I had some personal issues come up, and I started gaining a lot of weight. In the last year, I think I gained about 50 pounds. And so I just really want to get that weight off, and I want to be able to look at myself and feel good about myself and good about the things that I'm accomplishing and getting healthy, not only physically but mentally and spiritually as well.
Yeah, we both are Christians, so spirituality. It's a lot good in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, how old are you exactly, Hannah?
I'm 23, and we're both from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm not going to say where.
Because you guys are creepers.
But we are using a variety of different tools. We're not like trying to rep too many.
But there are great tools out now in the 21st century to help with these kinds of struggles. Ladies, men, get you some of this.
Yeah, we got the Fitbit.
Killing it. I got the cool one. I got the Charge. Extra $30 right here.
Flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't have any of the like time or anything like that, but it does count steps.
Mine has time, steps, like distance traveled, calories burned based off your base, like your BMR and all that stuff, and amount of stairs climbed. And it can track your exercise and stuff. It's pretty cool. You should hook it up for yourself.
It counts your sleep as well. So.
Yeah, sleep is a big deal. Yeah. One of the things in weight loss is really important too, which a lot of people don't realize is sleep. If you need to get more than 8 hours of sleep if you want to lose weight.
Yep, and then another thing that we're using is, we actually just recently found it. It's the Fit Book. We both got one. And she got hers today, I got mine today. And
at different times though.
What you can do is, we live together. We're practically sisters.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna be doing is helping keep each other accountable every day, and then she's gonna tell you a little bit about how the book works. So
alright, so this book, I don't know if it has it other places, but we bought ours at Target. pretty awesome. So, yes, I am ashamed of these measurements, but I will share them with you for your motivational needs and stuff. I don't know if they're going to be backwards or not, but it has this cute little person, and if you're a woman, measure where they say, man, pretty much the same measurements both sides. But those are my measurements. Not looking too hot. Hourglass figure, though, which is always a plus. But, that's that. And, so it has a spot, as you saw, for day 1, and then end of week 12, whatever day that's going to be.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and daily you can record how much you slept, how much water you drink. You have a food log and an exercise log. What's your favorite part about the book, Lindsay?
Well, I think it's cool. This week is kind of going to be hard for us because we're trying to figure out how we want to do stuff. So I'm still in high school. I'm a junior in high school.
And I'm a full-time worker. I kill bugs.
Reppin' Terminex. And I actually work at the YMCA. Well, I was a volleyball coach, and my team won the championship. Just
this
saying.
weekend.
Throwing it out there. But so I've been working basically like a 25, 30 hour job, which has been hard. Especially because my car broke down, so we had one car, and she was helping me out with rides and stuff. But it's been hard. So this week, I'm done, so I have all this time, but it's just trying to figure out when we're going to do stuff, how we're going to do stuff. So this week, we're not really filling out anything. It's kind of just empty. But it has, like, week plans, so you can say what you want to do. Right here and here. So your food plan, I think, is right here. Yeah, so what your meal plan is. So breakfasts all throughout the week, lunches and dinners. And then over here you got your week 1 goals. So every week you're going to have to put your weight and your body fat percentage. See, I don't really know how much I weigh, so we're going to do that tomorrow morning when we go work out for the first time.
Y'all will hear soon the exact number.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Stay with us. Looking forward to it. And we even took pictures, like before and after pictures.
Yeah, it was horrible. But one day, like, I'm not really comfortable posting that right now until we got some results, but maybe next month or maybe in 3 months.
I'll post mine eventually.
Yeah.
If we even get people watching this.
It's kind of a little bit embarrassing. I almost cried when I saw them. But let's talk about our 12-week goals. Like, what's your 12-week goal according, like, to your book?
Okay, yeah. So we're reversing back page. Like, this one with a lot of writing on it. That's where we are right now. So my 3-month goal is 190 pounds. But it's also, so it's up in the air because we don't actually know how much we weigh now. So, but that's just throwing that number out there. And who knows? I'm kind of pretty young-ish. I guess I'm 17. So I don't really know how my body's going to work with this whole bouncing back and forth from weight and how it's going to pan out. But it has this part for other, and it says you can use it for like bench press, max, jean size, or waist measurements. But I'm not really about that, so I just said be proud of my body after 3 months. Like, being proud of my body means okay, so the way our neighborhood works is we have a pool like in the middle of our neighborhood, and like it's about like half a mile walk there. So I want to be proud and confident in myself. It'd be like walking in my bikini without a shirt over it all the way to the pool. Like that kind of thing, like not being afraid to be like, yeah, this is who I am, this is what I look like, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, and then for mine, I put to be able to work out 5 days a week. Right now I'm not working out at all, so we're going to start off, I think, by working out like 3-4 times a week and then increasing it over time. But I want to be able to work out, like, be able to run 2 miles without stopping. I can't run a mile without coughing up lung right now. And
is that for real?
As far as nutrition, I put just to be healthy and to use portion sizes. And then for other, I put keep at it through week 12.
She sucks
because
at finishing stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I don't ever finish anything. And I just get really down on myself. So, and then my motivation, I put just to be able to feel proud about my body. Right now, I do not shop for clothes. I hate shopping for clothes.
Me too, because I'm so
I cry every time I go to try on clothes.
I do too. Like,
yeah.
Back to school shopping, my grandma took me and my siblings, because there's 3 other people, plus my mom who lives here, no dad.
Yeah.
You'll hear that story another time.
The clothes I wear are from Christmas. They were given to me by my mother, and they are way too big for me. So, like, but I wear them anyways because I will not go shopping until I'm smaller. I just
even underwear.
Yeah. Let's not talk about my underwear.
We can edit it out.
It's fine.
Yeah, like clothes shopping. I remember I tried on stuff. I was like, it's so cute, and then I tried it on. And I was like, I look so fat. My thighs are huge. I'm just an ugly person. And I was just looking in the mirror like, is this damn
I do the same
That's
thing.
how I feel.
And I also like I'm at the age where people are asking me to be in their weddings, and a lot of times, like for the last 2 weddings I've been in, I've been the biggest person in the wedding, and that is never a good feeling. It feels really horrible. I don't try on the dress. I don't want to look at the dresses, and like thinking about my age, eventually, hopefully, I'll get married, and I don't want to be the bride.
Eventually, hopefully.
I don't want to be the bride with this problem. So, yeah. But these are the tools we're using. We just want to, like...
Wait, I'm gonna squeeze in right here my 12 week goals, like my other ones besides the other, because I forgot my other ones. So, last year around this time, by the way, today's February 15th, 2015. But around this time, I was able to run 3 miles in about like 18 minutes, which was really crazy actually, because I don't think I can get there again. So I said 3 miles in 25 minutes, and then be healthy, don't eat mindless eat and stuff like that. So now we're going to talk maybe a little bit more about our backgrounds, like with food and weight struggles and stuff like that. So Hannah, you can go ahead and go first.
Okay.
I just talk a lot.
Spur of the moment. I was really small as a kid. Up until I was about 8 years old, I had a lot of, I was really active. Always outside. I was a tomboy. I have never been that girly.
She was homeschooled also.
Yeah, I was homeschooled. But I was very active, always outside and everything. And then when we moved, I didn't have a neighborhood. I lived on a highway, so all we had was a driveway to play in. I had a big yard, but I had no neighbors, and so I had no friends anymore. And I was homeschooled, so who was there to play with? So there was nowhere to go outside. We got a trampoline, but it gets old when you're jumping by yourself. So I went from very active to someone who never went outside or never really played as much. And then I had a lot of things going on within my family, and food became a comfort for me. And so I just got into the habit of, well, it's here right now, so I'm going to eat all of it right now just in case it's not here. And being one of 3 kids with brothers who can eat.
Put that food away.
I tended to just eat what was there. I kind of like a survival type thing, I guess. Even though that doesn't make sense. We never went without food, like long term or anything like that. But emotionally eating has been my biggest thing, because it's just the way that I cope a lot of times. And lately, I've cut a whole lot of unhealthy habits out of my life, and so it's gotten to the point where I'll just think, well, it doesn't matter if I eat this pizza because...
You guys are thinking a slice.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I'm talking a whole pizza or a whole box of ice cream or whatever. And that's because I get rebellious and I start thinking that it's not that big a deal. And in reality, like, I've been really convicted lately in my in my spiritual life, just because I think it's hard for me to be close to God when I feel like I'm continually doing things that, like, I know are against myself, like
hurting
my body,
yourself, self-harm.
Yeah.
Self-harm can come in many different forms. Just put that there. All right,
Yep.
so after
I'm
that.
done. Yeah.
All right, so my past with food. All right, so my life, almost all my life, I was fat. My entire life. No, but it's not because I didn't play sports. I was crazy at sports and stuff. My dad's an athletic director, so I was in sports all the time. But so, like, first, I was just fat. Just fat as long as I can remember. You go back in pictures, I'm fat. But it's because I'm allergic to gluten, and I didn't know it, so my body couldn't process it. I mean, I'm sure half of you guys by now have heard about this, or, at least half of us have heard about it, so if anyone ever watches this. But, yeah, so I'm allergic to that. So I couldn't process it, and it was, like, killing my intestines and stuff, so I was fat, really, really fat. So I never have been self-confident ever. And so... like in 6th grade, my mom's like, and I was really depressed, really, really depressed, and that's because of gluten. Gluten, like, it's not like celiac which is like a disease. It's more of a wheat intolerance, but like severe wheat intolerance. So it does mess with my brain chemical function and stuff. So I was really, really depressed. My mom was trying to do like food therapy kind of, I guess. So seeing what was making me feel certain ways. And we took out gluten, and I lost 30 pounds a month, which is pretty crazy. And so I haven't been on wheat/gluten, all of it really, I'm in a junior now, so like 5-6 years. So yeah, so I lost weight, and I was really skinny in 6th grade, really thin. Like my teachers were worried I wasn't eating anymore, which is positive back then for me. Like, yeah, I look fine, but yeah, it was not good. And so 7th grade was fine. 8th grade, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade I don't really remember because I had a lot of family stuff going on. And food for me is kind of survival, like Hannah was saying, because like my dad was really abusive emotionally. Like he would shame me when I would eat food and stuff, and but it only made me eat more, which sucks. So, and he used to like lock the pantry, and I still look cute at the pantry. That's the kind of kid I am. But so it was just like whenever I have food, it's like, oh, so it's gonna be taken away. I need to keep this and eat it quickly. You know, I can put down food. Like, ask her. Like, you can never ask her because you don't know who we are. But like what do you do? Yeah, one or the other. But we would go to sushi a lot. Well, not a lot. We went to sushi. It's just like, hey, let's hang out, have fun, go to dinner and stuff. And like I would get like, okay, well, backstory. So I've been a vegan, like I said earlier, for 8 months-ish. And I've watched like a bunch of YouTube videos by a YouTuber. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want her to come and kill me. But, so, and it was like, hey, if you're a vegan, you don't need to restrict your calories. That's what I heard. It didn't say that. It said if you're eating fruit and you're eating healthy and you're a vegan, like not processed, like straight up fruit and then pasta or potatoes at night, you can eat as much as you want. See, I was like, oh yeah, let me get some Skinny Pop popcorn, eating the entire bag, like this size bag. Let me get that Pringles and all that stuff. And so I went from like, you know, a little overweight to like, hey there, honey, all the way up here. Woo! It was not good. And then like a couple months ago, someone really close to me had cancer and stuff. So it was just hard, and there was a lot of responsibility, and like everyone who knew that person was like, it was crazy and stuff, and it was just hard. So, you know, you just adjust, and sometimes you adjust by turning to food. And that was my problem. So, so I just turn to food when I need it and stuff, and I can put food down, and I eat a lot of it, and I feel like it's something that I need, which you do need, but the extent that I feel like I need it is not true. Yeah. So.
And me and a close friend of mine found out a couple weeks ago, I just thought I'd add this, that I spend about $600 on food a month, and that is part of the reason. I was just thinking I spent a lot of my paycheck just this weekend, like a significant portion of it on food, going out, even though I was like treating other people as well. I was like,
she does. She's a very giving person.
I was also spending it on food, and so I decided that I would go out and shop, and that's what kind of started me on this, is that like I need to go shop. I woke up this morning and I felt like crap because me and my friend like binged out all day yesterday, and I don't want to be that friend. Like I don't want to be the friend that always like brings over food and is unhealthy. Like I want to be a good influence on the people that I love, and if someone's trying to lose weight or do better for themselves, I want to do it with them. And so it's just a really good thing about us living together, is that like she's going to see what I'm doing and I'm going to see what she's doing.
Yeah, so we have no way to avoid each other for more than a day at a time. So, because I use her car. Yep. And we go places together. So, and we use the same bathrooms. Like, it's unavoidable. So, I guess since we're on the topic of like what brought this on, I've been like wanting to lose weight for a while, but it's just like, it's a pain in the butt. Like, I was raw for a week. Like, I ate raw for 1 week because it was a struggle. It
She was not a happy camper that week.
I was a bitch. I was terrible. So I went raw for 1 week, but I've learned about myself. I'm not the kind of person who wants to put effort into my food. Like, hey, if it's crappy, I'll eat it without meat or anything, and if it's good, I'll eat it. I just don't feel like trying. Like, I'm just not. My energy is so many other places. It's just hard to figure. Like, I don't want to put it in one more place where it's not needed. So, oh yeah. So I've been struggling with. So I like worked out 2 times last week. It felt awesome though. I was like, yeah, I'm getting it back. But then I stopped because I didn't want to wake up early, and I was too tired to do it at night. So, yeah. And then she bought the book earlier today, and she's like, hey, do you want to do this with me? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So we went to Target, got my book, and then now we're here.
Yep.
So
we're both excited about it. I think that for me, I have to keep my expectations realistic. A lot of times I'm super perfectionistic. So like my challenges in the next 12 weeks would be like just giving up. We have tried multiple things together. The juice thing didn't work.
We tried to juice one, like, so when she first moved in, my mom went away for a weekend, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna spend one day of the weekend with the kids and stuff. So we went to Lazy 5 Ranch. If you live in North Carolina, it's like a little farm for little kids.
That was the first time we hung out. I thought I love Lazy 5 Ranch.
But so we tried to do a juice fast for that day. Struggled. We almost ate the freaking food they gave us for the animals.
And I think that's vegan though. But the juice, I mean, it tastes good, but in order to fill me up, I feel like I'd be juicing every second. Like, give me an IV. But yeah, so that's going to be my struggle, is just really trying to be realistic and not think that next week I'm going to be a model size or something. But what do you think your challenges are going to be, Lindsay?
Just staying up with it, because I have 3 weeks off until like another season of Y starts, and I don't know how much I'll be working then, but it's just keeping it up and not getting down on myself when I don't see results. But a lady did my hair, and it looked freaking like the sun threw up on my head, as my brother would say. And it was so inconsistent, and it was just bad. Like, it was orange and ugly, and so I had to do a lot of stuff with that. And then I dyed it back to black, but it was just so dead. So I cut it like all up to here, and I remember I focused so hard on getting my hair grown like longer that I was like freaking out, like I was doing some crazy ass shit. Like, oh no, you'd like, if I told you guys, you'd be like, what is wrong with her? And like some stuff in my hair. But then I remember I went back to weight loss, and like I went back to focusing on like all my energy on weight loss and stuff, and I came back like 3 weeks later. I'm like, oh, my hair's so long now. I should not stop focus on stuff like that. So it's just like, if I watch something too carefully, it's not going to happen for me. So that's why accountability partners work. Yeah. Because she gets to see what I'm doing and how it's working for me, and I can tell her how she's doing.
Yeah.
So. Yep. All right. So we'll check in. Well, I don't know. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
So. All right.
Hi.
This is so weird.
It is weird. Hi. I feel like you're not taking this seriously.
I couldn't take measurements seriously, much less this.
Alright.
Alright, so ready? 3, 2, 1, action.